All right, well, this is Salamancer, and we have one final map for you today from the semifinals of what, OWL6?
Indeed, owl6. This is the semi-final between Intel, Immunity Intel, versus Beta Blockers.
Beta blockers. Okay, so I've just been calling them beta, but that makes a little more sense, I guess. Beta blockers,
Indeed.
pretty
They're
cool
just
drugs.
beta, yeah. They're just beta, but yeah. Beta
Okay.
Blockers for the full name and all that, yeah.
Okay. And we do have Immunity doing the pretty standard thing of having everybody suicide and give him all of their metal. About 30 seconds left, and I wonder, nignig is actually not going to have any time to go set up a sticky trap there. So we are going to see a good engineer setup, but we're not going to see any crazy sticky traps at like point A.
Yeah, this is actually going to be really interesting, Sal, because I would hazard nignig would his smarts would probably compensate for the whole DM thing. You know what I mean, in comparison to mental realm right there. Like, yeah, certainly going to be interesting. And obviously we're seeing Beta just pushing out straight up into A, sending their whole team that way, not going for any suicides. Interestingly enough, just obviously wanted to get a good cap on that A point and make sure there's no PC scouts around.
Where is that medic, though? That's my question. Okay, Spitty is still in spawn, just messing around with that crossbow, so that makes sense. And yeah, so with the ×7 on the point, that should give them a capture time of about, 40 seconds or so for point A, which is pretty darn decent. And in fact, oh, please prove me right, 39. Darn it, so close.
Indeed, and see Pork's picking off the teleporter, getting rid of it nice and early, and it looks like Beta is actually just going to come straight back in. Mental Realm's going to come back in for the medic there. And who just got killed on that sentry gun?
Did not work very well. And I do like the positioning of the sentry, but the thing is, it's so easily spammed, I think, once you enter from, especially from point C, that IM probably wants to move it back now that it has been spotted out. But they're not doing that. They're just going to leave it there. So we'll see whether that works. I guess in ozfortress, you guys tend to leave the sentry in that location a lot more, don't you?
Yeah, well, it didn't used to have any prevalence, but I'm assuming someone saw it in a frag movie or something and started copying it. And as you can see, the push is coming, aporia going down, Archeae getting taken out by that sentry gun. Lovely work there as those Ubers go, and Spitty and Mental Realm going down. Sentry gun does finally go down, and there's only 2 players left up for Beta. IM is all over this.
Yeah, looking really good here. Wow, and Beta loses all of their players, so Porks and Pipe's dead too. Sentry is going to go back up, built by Hell, and that Sentry got like 2 kills. So if you guys allowed the Frontier Justice, well, we would be seeing some crits right now.
Indeed we would, and that bloody Foundry update that came out recently, did you see that exploit for that? Oh wow. Service,
oh yeah, building sentries inside that box?
Yeah, but the Frontier of Justice crits one. If you built a mini sentry and then let it get killed, you once it got an assist or whatever, you had unlimited crits and you could change class and have unlimited crits. Really bad exploit that one.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah.
I wish I'd done that.
Yeah, no, well, I'm a regular TF2 server admin, so that was absolutely horrible. I was banning people left, right, and center. But Mental Realm, Archeae, and Pudddy getting shut down. Spitty obviously not wanting to die, so he was pulling back because obviously they weren't doing the big Uber push. Bit of a suicide there. Nothing much coming of it, and as we can see here, nignig getting up his sticky traps and you're just getting ready for the incoming push.
There's actually a spy up right now. Pipes is on the spy, and he immediately goes for the sapper on the sentry. Going to try and take that down with a revolver shot as well, but that is not nearly enough. The sentry is going to get back up to full health. The Uber coming in here, and once again, IM has their Uber ready to go as well, so they are doing a very good job of just keeping it on one player here who jumps up after this soldier. Puddy gets taken down here, and IM is just looking so good right now.
Yeah, and Spitty is caught over here by himself. Demo going back to him finally. They're both going to be very low. They're going to get spammed out. Spitty is going to go down. Very unfortunate. I mean, that's the thing. Once you commit on that long A side, oh, what do you call that? The long connector there.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you commit there as a medic, like, if your team goes down, you go down too, so.
Pretty much. In fact, there's very few places on Gravel Pit that you can really stay alive once your team goes down. If you go through short, then maybe you can get back through the connector to A, or if you come through C, maybe you can go back towards C. But normally, if you commit from there, you need to push your team farther forward, and so I very rarely see an attack where the medic actually survives. Pipes is on the sniper right now, and so we're going to see if they can't get a pick off of that, but already there's been a really, really long defense here by IM, and this is going to set a very good time for them.
Indeed, just following Pipes there, he just took a fat rocket, and he's going to fall back over and get some health and go to the other side. But look at that, so.
Yeah, where is the rest of his team, actually? Looks like they are all wanting to push in from C, most likely, which will give them good high ground advantage over the sentry as long as they can get past the sticky trap, the soldier. I mean, it's going to be tough, but they should be able to handle it. The Ubers are ready for both teams, and Pipes did go down. No Uber popped yet, but it's probably going to need to get forced here very soon for our blue team. They did just lose Mental Realm and actually are backing away here.
See that soldier trying to follow them through, obviously not wanting to commit to that, but pretty good defense there. Luckily, obviously, they didn't pop Uber, so they're going to be able to wait for Mental Realm, who's just coming up now. And but we see this pesky scout around the side here. Has anyone seen this scout? Who is that? So this scout is just kicking back behind house here, wondering what he is going to do. I mean, there's not much. There's a sentry gun there, Sal, so...
and I actually watched Antwa get the kill on Pipes, which was really nice. But yeah, this is Porks.
Scout possibly not watching it. He could have had that demo pick, but is he going to get it now? He goes for the engineer. Oh, have a look at that. Soldier coming up over the top. Sentry gun goes down, as does hellscream. Uber has been popped. 2 times cap on that point. The demo in there, just trying to force them in there. And, yeah, it's just, yeah.
Well, it's looking good for Beta right now. They've gotten a couple kills. They did lose their demo, which is not going to be fun for them trying to cap this point. But they have backed up IM to a kind of a poor position over here behind the house. There's no sentry to protect them, and they are losing the high ground very quickly here. There's a soldier who can spam down rockets with impunity right now, and there goes their demo. Medic is probably going to go down pretty soon here as well. IM just loses everybody there, so Beta should finally get the cap on point B.
Indeed. Soldier coming in from the side there, but they should be able to shut him down and then lock those doors down with no issues while they have their scouts cap. Interestingly enough, when IM got put into that icky position over their cell, actually saw the soldier that was up on B, up on the roof of B there. He actually got hit while he was up there and got bounced. Impressive rocket placement by Yuki there. But yeah, so we're going to see a C defense now, and having a look at the timer. 2 minutes 35 on the timer right now, so not the best time. Not going to be breaking any records here. But Uber has been popped. Soldier comes in, denied by that heavy there. The heavy does go down, but they've got a pyro up there. Pyro, the menace of Gravel Pit C. And
yeah, doing a really good job of air blasting all that. There's hell on the pyro right now, and he is taking a lot of damage. You got to be really careful. Is doing a lot of damage himself. I think he did just manage to take down Pipes with that shotgun, and is going to try to come up here and stop this scout as well. Wow, setting people on fire like crazy.
Big pipe. Oh, look at this. The medic is piped off as well. The demo's going to get it by himself. I mean, Mental Realm has been standout this entire game, has he not?
He definitely has. And now it is IM's turn to try and cap in under 7 minutes. This is played as a best-of-3 stopwatch rounds, right?
Indeed it is.
Okay,
cool. You're using the ABBA, A-B-B-B-A, something around,
yeah, the famous 80s band.
Indeed. Not one of my favorites, but you know, classic music.
No, of course that does mean, if you guys have no idea what we're talking about here, it just means that the team that was on attack first for the first stopwatch round is then going to be on defense first for the next stopwatch round. But of course a stopwatch round means both teams get to do attack defense at least once. And only once.
Yeah.
You get the idea.
Yeah, I think IM are probably going to show their dominance on this map. Their players are all old school players. Gravel Pit has always been a staple. And so it's going to be very interesting to see how they attack this. So we're going to head along, well, I'm going to head along over to A and check out what IM's up to.
Yeah, Mental Realm did just knock out a scout there as he was walking out of the doors. So that is something that nignig just completely did not do, is get that sticky trap up. And actually, IM brought their medic out to the point. Yeah. That's scary.
Indeed it is. I mean, sure they're out there checking for stickies and stuff, but yeah. Hopefully they've kept that hidden from the opposite team. I mean, that heal beam can be seen quite easily, but yeah, be interesting to see. Coming checking over here, doesn't look like Mental Realm has any kind of sticky trap. Oh no, he does. He has the standard sticky trap waiting over here.
For the AB connector or up to C?
Up at the C connector. He's got one right there, so...
Well, actually, IM is walking through the AB connector right now, so they are going to bypass that sticky trap. They have the Uber ready. This could be interesting. I mean, trying to pop an Uber versus Uber, even player number situation and all that on Gravel Pit can be tough, but archeae goes down, so now they've got a player advantage. They've got a scout already getting some cap time on the point. The Uber is probably going to be, no, not forced there very quickly for IM, so they are in a nice position. Pudddy goes down as well, so both soldiers for Beta are down, and that means they really are going to have a hard time holding the high ground. They probably need to back... Oh, bonobo! You're kidding me!
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Even Spitty has to agree. That was a nice shot, and Spitty drops an Uber as a result of that crossbow.
I'm currently looking at the text chat on the stream, and I don't know what you guys are watching. I was expecting like the whole stream chat to just start going wow, 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 wow.
Well, they'll catch up to us in just a second here. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit delayed, but IM is. I mean, they're looking pretty right now. They've already got 5 minutes left, and all they have to do is cap the last point.
Yeah, yeah, crazy fast, crazy fast.
And then they have the Uber advantage.
Indeed. Very surgical by the IM though, very moving around, getting that positioning, identifying where the sentry gun was, and see the soldier coming in, jumping up on the top there, pipes going down, and we're going to see the aporia getting taken out there, but they're getting a lot of damage in, but they're not moving up quick enough. Spitty! Oh, Spitty! Oh, son.
Oh, man.
Oh, well.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. Beta did just barely manage to hold on to that, and they've got a couple players, but Spitty's just saying, please, no more crossbow shots. This is ridiculous.
And yet again, moments of glory. Where are those submissions? But look at this, Aporia taking out archeae. Archeae was too low on the point, and he took a rocket. Wasn't watching the door there. And
now Aporia getting the heals back on him. Yeah, IM's going to be ready to push in here pretty soon, so they've still got enough time for probably 4 more pushes or more.
Yeah, most definitely. See the soldier up on the point there. Hellscream going down, but Pudddy gets denied there. They've got another soldier up there. He gets denied as well. They're doing pretty good here. They're just shutting down every IM player that gets up there. That demo is doing work. And see the medic just standing out there. What was Bonobo up to there? Bonobo's so low there, Sal.
Yeah, I mean, he was being aggressive and trying to keep his players alive, but really at that point, he should have backed out just a little bit earlier. Nonetheless, it didn't hurt him too much. I mean, he's got his Uber back up. Spitty almost has his as well. Hopefully we don't see any more crossbow kills on this guy to make him drop.
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, I say that about Bonobo, but he is a very smart medic, and being aggressive often works out for them. You see this all the time. And the Uber has been popped. See the soldier going in over the side there. And obviously Beta falling out as far as they can onto the left. They've got a scout up on the point though. Soldier has to get up there. Other soldier jumps up with him. They've lost aporia on the way. That scout's just pistoling down the bottom there. And IM not really, they're not getting much of a hold in on this. Look at this, losing their players, losing their demo. Oh man, Bonobo taking some damage there. That scout's still flying up around the top. But look at this, the soldier and the scout up on the point. Good play there, good work. The demo comes in. Oh, well, denied.
Yuki's got this. There you go. Yuki ends up winning the round. Bonobo, hopefully he has a strange crossbow because he is getting a lot of nice kills on that.
Indeed. Wow, that was absolutely huge. Yeah, so back to, we're going to see an IM defense now. No. I was actually wondering when MP switch teams was going to happen.
Yeah, they just managed to do that. So, of course, that is going to be now Beta on defense first because they were on offense first trying to set that cap time before. So now we are on to the next stopwatch round. That is one stopwatch round in favor of IM. So the score is right now 1-0.
Yeah, and obviously in the lower divisions down here, you often see them actually manually switch teams, so it's good to see in the higher divisions they know there is a CVAR for that.
Yeah, and here we have Mental Realm once again getting ready to set up a sticky trap. This time around it's going to be on point B. And I don't think he set up the one on point A. No, he is not. I don't see any stickies there at all. So pretty much we just get to see what happens if IM decides to send somebody out towards B. What are we going to see here? I don't think that'll happen, although they do have Hell on the spy right now. As he's walking out the door, that sticky trap is not detonated, so Hell will be getting in position. But he's got to be careful, got to recharge that cloak right now.
Indeed, yeah, and Mental Realm not picking up anything there as they get their cap on A. I'm gonna watch Hell and see what happens here. Looks like his cloak's about to run out, and he is going for it. He's coming around the side, and is he just gonna jump straight out the window?
Oh, he's gonna go for the medic. Oh, this is a bad idea.
Oh, but bonobo knows what's up.
Yeah, it didn't work.
If he timed that, like, you know, not necessarily timed it, but if he'd been a bit more lucky, he probably would have got the backstab there, but, you know.
Yeah, it was close. I mean, I you know, as a spy, I would have done the same thing. Not that I'm a good spy at all, but when I see that medic's back facing the window, I'm just going to jump out at it.
Yeah, you can't help it. That's... See back, go stab. Anyway, so Yuki jumping up on the roof here, and another soldier comes up. Big deny midi right there. Holy hell. And Yuki is going to go back up on the side here. Seeing bonobo, his Uber is about to run out. That demo in on him, but the medic is still up. Oh, Yuki, bonobo, nignig, and hellscream going down. Big defense by Beta there.
Yeah, IM was just completely crushed on that offense, and that's a consequence of trying to push in with basically 5 on 6. They were missing one of their scouts because he had gone spy. I think that was Hell on the spy, right? Yeah. And so they were at a 5 situation because Hell had just respawned, was not in position. Their opponents had 6 players. Their opponents had an Uber. It just really was not a great time to push in. Hell did die there again. And we see Spitty with a big Uber advantage, so the sentry position is really hurting IM right now. They've Pipes, yeah, does have to back it off a little bit, took a little bit too much damage, but he's still got a level 3 and he can still set that up. Spitty is ready with his Uber. IM, meanwhile, are getting ready to try and snipe here with Antwa over on the side, but he's getting spammed here, Greaver.
Indeed he is. I'm just watching from Antwa there, missing that demo. That sentry gun position from before that is one of my favourite gravel pit sentry gun positions, especially since you've been able to move it, obviously, Sal. Being able to, like, rotate it and keep them guessing is just great. See, the soldier is pushed out and taken a little bit of damage. The Uber has been popped nice and early. That level 3 is up and it is denying them hard. Counterpop comes in. It may have been multi, but Blue is going to run out a hell of a lot quicker. See that soldier go up. Are we going to see a midi? No, we are not. Good denying there, honestly, seriously good denying there. Massive headshot as well. And Beta, it's even players currently at the moment, but got that soldier up on the roof there. Lots of damage coming down. Antwa getting picked off. And they're going to be looking to fall out of here. Going to be trying to get bonobo out of there. I don't know if it's going to happen. It looks like that scout is going to get an opportunity.
IM has decided, you know what, we actually could have a little advantage here, so they're going to stay in, but they lose bonobo, and now nignig is down as well. Oh, Beta played that really well on defense. They realized they had a nice player advantage and just said, nope, screw it, you're dead.
Yeah, that was excellent, excellent. And, God, the admins are chatty in ozfortress. Seriously, look at them all talking. Yeah, I got 150 specs. How about you?
Yeah, I wish I had 150 specs right now, but I'm sure YouTube will make me feel better. Yep. Anyway, Beta sitting on a nice time right now. It looks like they may end up forcing IM to set about as slow of a time as they had on their first offense. And now aporia coming in and just trying to dish out some damage. Maybe cover for his soldier who's getting up there, but Yuki gets taken down from the side as both soldiers are upstairs right now.
Yeah, well read by Beta there. Holy hell. And got a scout in on the point, so obviously take their mind off it for a second. See the medic getting popped. See them coming over the top. Bonobo doesn't have Ubi yet. Bonobo trying to fight them off. Holy hell. Pudddy and aporia going down there. But look at that. Was that a headshot that didn't result in a kill? I'm not too sure.
May have been, and bonobo stayed up, so he actually got the Uber ready to go here. Now IM is in a nice position. They've killed archeae, they've killed a lot of players. They've still got to worry about a bit of cleanup, but they will have B. Got to shut down these doors here now, and that is exactly what they're doing.
Indeed, I was actually expecting that scout to plus forward and possibly get past that demo and get the medic, but obviously not going to happen there. And Beta is going to have a 65% Uber, so they're going to have about 35% advantage here, so they're going to be able to defend this relatively well. It's not nice having an Uber disadvantage when a team is pushing you on C.
Yeah, Beta actually playing really aggressive here on their C point defense right now. Now backing off, realizing they really can't do anything. And oh, Antwa gets a nice headshot on Pudddy. Wow. Wow, indeed. If I had my brother here right now, I'd actually ask him to get his trombone out and play that. Bonobo going down and Hell going down meanwhile, though. Whoa. That was a beautiful Uber by Mental Realm and his counterpart Spitty. I am just lost almost all, and that is a wipeout. That's a wipe.
Indeed, Yuki getting picked off by that scout at the end there, but he did get the demo. Not that it's going to make a difference at this point. Players just coming up, and yeah, really nice defense by Beta there. What actually happened with the players going down? I wasn't watching. Did you catch it?
That was just I am getting caught completely off guard by Mental Realm walking in and being Ubered. They were just like, oh wait, there's an Uber demo right on top of us. Well, we're all dead. That was about their thought process, I'm pretty sure.
Wow. And yeah, I can just imagine Yuki and Mumble, he would not be happy.
I can't imagine him because I don't know the guy, but I wish I did. It looks like IM's going for a push now around the left-hand side, and they do have 100% Uber, so they are ready to go. Nignig gets taken down, though, by a... oh, they've got a crits, that's why it charged so fast. But it doesn't matter because there's an Uber on top of them, and that's going to mean an invincible soldier taking them out. Oh, that's nasty. IM, once again, losing a lot of players here. They've kept their medic up, and if they can keep Bonobo alive, they're going to have an advantage.
Indeed, I'm wondering if they're actually going to chase them. Looks like they're not. They're going to fall back. Don't want to have some scouts flank and somehow get a cap on that point. But, I mean, they've got their sentry gun going up again. It is now level 2, so any soldiers jumping from the left-hand side from the defending team's point of view will get denied by that sentry gun. And something going on in there that I am not watching. Holy hell, Pudddy and aporia going down. Nice trade there.
Yeah, that really was. Aporia got a couple of nice kills, and so now it's 5 players against just 2. The Kritzkrieg is ready to go, and I don't think Bonobo even has to use it. He does anyway, just to get that extra damage out fast. But it doesn't matter. IM is going to get this cap finally. But that's going to be, I think, a 7 or 8 minute time there. Yeah, 7-11.
Yeah, not the best time in the world.
Mission begins in 60
but
seconds.
yet again, we'll be interested to see what happens here.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I was really confused. I saw Bonobo there with a Kritzkrieg to start the round off, and I was wondering if he was actually going to use that on defense, but the answer is no. He was just he was just ready to change his weapons out, so he must have had some kind of a hotkey bound to that, and he is on the regular Uber. I think Spitty will be as well, so both of them are going to have that invulnerability ready to go.
Yeah, and hellscream going with that same sentry position again. I mean, it can be spammed quite easily, but I'm seeing it a lot more. Honestly, like, Jesus, whoever that was. Well, they seem to be picking up things in Australia from frag videos. I swear it. The recent video by Subtitle, the experiment one. You remember the sentry gun behind Badlands Last?
Yeah.
That happened, and it was like finals the week later, and all through the finals, every team was doing it. I was like, seriously.
Nice. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. It means the game is evolving as players see creative stuff that works. And I tell you what, man, the experiment with O-Played on it is a fearsomely intelligent team. O-Played has done some crazy stuff, like Gravel Pit especially, doing some really crazy stuff, like getting a heavy onto the top of Point B on the roof.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I seem to remember seeing that, but that's just, yeah. Oh, no. Yes, no, I know what you're talking about now. Wow, yes, indeed.
So that's one of the things I like to see is just really creative play styles like that. And Gravel Pit is a great map for exactly that. And that's what we're kind of seeing out of IM too on the defense, especially. They are running that different little sentry setup, not using the Enigma Shadow over there at all. Instead, deciding to keep it on this little platform. And so it's a more forward hold, but it does let them, among other things, watch the entryways just a little bit easier.
Indeed, I'm just checking out where Beta is. They must have been fluffing around a little bit. And it looks like they're going to go and push through the C connector.
That they are. They are ready to go with their Uber right now. Mental Realm looks like he may take the initial brunt of this. And I just saw a detonation of some stickies, I think. So actually, they are going to push through and immediately Uber. They're probably going to take that sentry gun down right away, which is pretty standard. You're not going to leave that sentry for very long when you're Uber because it's got to be your first target. But Porks is down. And then finally the Uber is counterpopped there for... Oh, no, wait. Actually, it was counterpopped really early by IM. Probably unnecessarily...
Ooh, midi. No, not midi.
Wait, what does that word even mean?
Mid-air. Ear shots, do you guys call it? We call them middies. I don't know.
Oh, okay, middies. Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
so...
Not the middies like the misses. Yeah.
I like it. Okay, Yuki running down here, and I thought maybe he was going to go for an equalizer kill, but instead decides to wait for some health. And Beta, as in... Oh. Okay, Antwa just get an awesome kill.
Antwa destroying Porks. Holy hell. Robot aim.
Oh, man. Well, that's going to be IM with a very solid defense. They've still got to defend for 5 minutes, though. That gives the blockers plenty of time to try and tie this up and bring it to a decider round. But problem is, Yuki just spammed the crap out of their spawn entrance. Got a kill on Archeae and really hurt Mental Realm, who had to go back to the cabinet to get re-healed there. So Beta is going to turn around and try to go through A, but I'm willing to bet that this is going to be... Well, I thought IM was going to anticipate this. They did get a kill on Porks, but they were still kind of spamming the short entrance there. I think maybe they've realized what's going on now.
Yeah. And Antwa obviously sitting over here just watching for someone to come through. Where's Pipes?
It's a darn good question, my friend, and it looks like the Beta team is coming right back through here once again, popping that Uber, going to try and take down the sentry. IM is pushing in here, and that was just ballsy. Walking up to them with no Uber whatsoever because they knew those guys were going to be going for that sentry, and now Beta is going to lose so many players here. They've lost Pipes. Actually, Spitty somehow managed to get away from that for now, but one rocket from Yuki, killing both.
Look at that demo and Soldier on the roof there. Big deny. That Soldier's still up there though, Sal.
Beta's looking good right now. No, never mind. Archeae could have gotten a little bit of damage done there, maybe taken out Bonobo, but he was spotted out. IM made the right call there, jumped a couple soldiers out to kill him, and now they are once again going to watch the short entrance here. 3 minutes, 27 seconds left. There's still plenty of time for Beta to do this.
Yeah,
but the problem
Archeae
is...
probably didn't know. Oh, sorry, Carol.
Well, yeah, the problem is there that Yuki once again jumps up and denies them their spawning, just their spawn doors. Killed Pudddy there and actually very nearly killed Archeae, which would have been another couple seconds shaved off the clock. The Uber is ready for, or very nearly ready for IM, who once again are going to be quite happy to sit back here and just run time off the clock, because if they can do that, they will win this.
Indeed, we'll have a look here. Only 3 minutes. Oh no, Archeae getting picked off there. Only 3 minutes for Beta to get this cap. It's not looking good. They've gone with the heavy cell. So this will be interesting. He's coming out the bottom here. He's spamming out that sentry gun. He's taking a lot of damage though. Medic will be wanting to get in there and heal him. Counter Uber has come both, and there's a bit of multiing going on here. They lose Mental Realm, taking it off him just for a sec. That soldier on the roof getting taken out as well. IM with the big denies here. IM hasn't lost a single player. That Heavy may have a lot of health, but they've got all those players there as Archeae goes down as well. Yuki gets picked off, but they have enough players here. They can do it. Damn right they do. Down goes the Heavy. Medic getting out. Scout chasing this Medic.
Yeah, Spitty was going for that kill there, and I have seen medics catch some really aggressive scouts off guard and get those kills, but it was not meant to be this time around, as Spitty did die. So really now there's only enough time for 2 or 3, maximum 3, really 2 more Ubers to go. So at this point, Spitty is going to need to build that Uber as fast as possible, and this one has to work.
Yep, it definitely has to. They have to make this right now. See the soldier jumping in straight away. Oh, Pudddy getting denied this, like, just getting demolished. Soldier comes in over the top. They lose Pipes and Archeae as well. Beta, this is not looking good for them. That's suicide accomplished stuff, or...
Yeah, no, to be fair, they really wanted that suicide to do something, and it didn't, so that sucks. But all their players are going to respawn before Spitty has his Uber up, so that's not actually too bad. They can still make the Uber push in time and be perfectly fine with that, but this Uber push really has to accomplish something. If it doesn't, they are going to lose Gravel Pit and thus lose the semifinals match.
Indeed. However, it is worthy of note that IM was traditionally known. Now my brain's facing. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. Anyway, Uber comes in, Sentry Gun goes down, counter Uber comes in as well. Pudddy and archeae going down though. There's only 3 players left up for beta. This is not looking like a good push. Spitty goes down as well, and Pipes is on 4 health. Where is Pipes? Pipes goes down, and I would say that is GG Sal. But
that really is.
As I was saying though, big shout out to Beta though, because Beta has risen through the ranks extremely quickly. This is their first season in Division 1. They are, and they formed full Division 1. And they got a few players here who weren't from Division 1 last season. So to come up against the team that has been absolutely dominating the Australian scene for a good year, or maybe 2 years, they've actually done fairly well in this game.
They really have. I like to see it, and congratulations to IM, who did go on to the finals. Of course, if you guys followed the Australian and the ozfortress scene, you would probably know that anyway. But this has been Salamancer casting from America, and Greaver joining me from New Zealand. You guys can check us both out on our YouTube channels, youtube.com/fatmop for me, and for Greaver, it's /GreaverTV, right?
Indeed it is.
All right, and thank you guys very much for watching. Greaver, any last-minute shout-outs here?
First of all, big shout out to you for casting with me. Nice to get some coverage of the Australian scene, and yeah, just a big shout out to NZ Fortress, my home NZ Fortress, and ozfortress, of course. Awesome community, and a last minute shout out to Gamers United. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you guys. We will be signing out, and do keep watching more competitive Team Fortress 2.